Good morning, America. How are y'all doing today? Man Crush Monday, thank you. I'm doing good. Doing good. Well, as good as I can, you know? Well, obviously, there's always bullshit and stress and stuff like that. Just life, but um, whatever. I'm here. So hope you guys doing good. Mary, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Stephanie, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Stacy, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good day yesterday. Um, yeah, again, I don't know what that even means, good day. Like, sure, I went fucking sledding. Not, I ain't going fucking sledding, so I don't know, and I don't know. So I guess yeah, every day is a good day again. But um yeah, it's fucking life. I don't know what else to say. Amy, thank you. Rian, thank you. Stacy, thank you. But yeah, happy to see you guys. Thank you. Irene, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, but yeah, so that's about it. Um, no really plans today. Girlfriend's leaving soon. Count almost Thursday's back. Yeah, for sure, dude. You make so many people's days. Thank you so much. I know craziness December already. Yes, it has. Especially, I saw the weirdest video today. Will you beat Ivan in fantasy? No way. Let's go. Fucking right, Ivan. Suck on my nutsack, baby. That's amazing. Let's go. Suck on my balls until they're dry, baby. All right. So I saw this first thing this morning in December, which kind of freaked me out. But so this is what I open my TikTok to for the first thing in December. I'm just waking up, ladies. All right? Trying to fucking wake up. And this is what I fucking see. Please feel for me on this.
奶牛二话不说上来就要做二打七，回合下来双方失去一体不分胜负。快双方摆好姿势后，就再次出击，非常看似平分秋色，实际上奶牛胜一筹，眼看占不到便宜，二蛋就准备发或者牺牲，没想到奶牛根本不进，直接使出传说中的佛山无影脚，把二蛋踢得毫无还手之力，连自己的尾巴也拿来对不起。最后一牛踢差点没把二蛋送回，二蛋就打算再次复仇。这样一
Anyway, I think you guys get the gist of what's going on there. Um, that wasn't the best thing to wake up to. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I don't know. Yeah, like this, it's a sign. I don't know if it's because I talk about milk and cows all the time. I'm not sure. But what the fuck did I just watch? You know what I mean, ladies? Sonia, thank you. Amanda, thank you. Catherine, thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. My FYP is cats and pranks, and you. The phone is this. Did it make you laugh? Honestly, yeah. It made me laugh because of this comment. This is what made me laugh. Like, I go to the comment section, right? I also find it funny that the first thing I do is text homie. Oh, yeah, so the first comment is genuinely, what the fuck is this? That made me laugh. Because, dude, that's my same reaction. It's just genuinely, what the fuck is this? You know? And the funniest part about it was a girl that said it. So you can just picture a girl just sitting on her phone, scrolling through Instagram or TikTok, and then she sees this going on. And then her first reaction is to type genuinely, what the fuck is this? I just find that hilarious, you know? Um, it's a what the fuck video for sure. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Anyway, good way to wake me up. Don't really know why. I got a little turned on from it. I don't think that's healthy either. I don't know exactly what the math is there, but something about the way he was milking that thing got me a little excited as well at the same time. So I think all of those emotions in one made me feel super uncomfortable. You know? I was like, I don't really know how to feel right now. You know what I'm saying, ladies? But it's okay. We're here right now. We're breathing. Everything's fine. Yeah, dude, I just see cow tits just fucking jiggling on that guy's hands, bro. He's fucking milking those jiggly titties, and they're just squirting everywhere, all over his face. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, Jesus motherfucking Christ. You know, Lord save me, you know? And I quit porn, so I'm trying not to go back to porn, but fuck, dude. I saw one of the best porn videos the other day. This MILF was giving this guy a massage and he got a boner. And then she just started fucking sucking it. And I'm like, dude, imagine having like a physiotherapist and you're just laying back and she's just fucking, and it was friend's mom too. So you guys know whose mom I'm talking about, right? We won't say the name, but that's what I'm daydreaming, you know? Hoping it comes true one day type shit. Um, oh, dude. It's all the moms, just so you know. It ain't one mom. They call me the Cougar Slayer for a reason. Um, it's not just one mom. It's all the moms. All right, don't bring up the girlfriend right now, guys. That's not what we're supposed to be bringing up. What she doesn't know doesn't hurt. I'm just joking. And Aditris, Rhonda, thank you. Missy, thank you. That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke. That's a joke. It's a joke. Um, it's all in fun. Exactly. Cal said it. It is all in fun. It actually is. But the difference is it's a fantasy for a reason. Thank you. Thank you. Someone saved me there. It's a fantasy for a reason. What's that thing when you go to court and there's those people that help you on the sidelines? Yeah, you guys are the jury. What are you doing? Come on, live. So we'll have So Auntie comes in with a coffee ready to sit down and talk to me. Yeah, you guys are my jury. Perfect. Um, yeah, man, crazy shit going on, crazy stress going on for me. I don't know. I'm always like you guys know how my stress is, but now that I'm getting more in the spotlight, with a lot of things, it's just getting more and more intense. Trying to get closer to God at the same time, freaking out about health issues and who to be around, who not to be around. So I'm not gonna lie, my life feels like it is very, very, very overwhelming, and it's not easy. Just thought you guys should know that. Today, I was ready to run away from everything. It gets to that point sometimes. So I started like getting fighting with people this morning, not fighting, but just getting mad and shit. Um, Not mad, but just like, and then I was like, I'm just gonna go, and freaking thank God Auntie kind of put me in my place a little bit, but um man, it just from health, from thinking about my health to thinking about my business, my social, God, all of these things and just life in general just sometimes feels very fucking hectic, bro. Um, I don't know if I'm really worried about my health, but I know I have health anxiety and I'm always worried about it. So I think it's just me being anxious in general and I can't stop thinking about things. And then um yeah, dude, I don't want to really tell everyone my worries too much on social media because people run with it and kind of use it against me. So I'll kind of hold back on that, but I think I'm changing the world in a big way. I think there's a lot of people that have been hurt for things that they shouldn't have been hurt for. And I think I'm a big leader and and I think being that person that is changing the world and kind of how things go, it's a lot of responsibility because first it comes with people coming against me and testing that, testing my theory and then moving. So it's a lot, it's very, very political in a way that I try to stay away from, but at the same time, it's how I live. It's like, it's my life, you know? Um, and there's also people that don't agree with you or have the best intentions or whatever it is. And so it's my life is not easy, but I also did this to myself because it's just me as a person, it's what I believe in, you know? So yeah, it's not easy. But then with all that said, there's just always something. So it just feels like you can't catch a break sometimes, you know? But yeah, I think oh my, this next chapter is going to be very, very hard. How do you get yourself out of those mindsets? Um, you can't get out of it, you have to get through it. So if someone comes at you with a sword and you have a sword, you got to fight that person with a sword, you know? As much as you want to just have peace and lean on God, you got to protect your life. It's just a natural instinct reaction. So there's a lot of people that come at me metaphorically, spiritually, and I have to defend. And what you think about, it all kind of connects and comes back to you. Like your life is basically like a seed. It's very small and it's within you, and everything kind of manifests and connects around that seed. And it all kind of adds up, but you also have to protect that seed. And it's just a part of life. You see how life goes, you know? It's always been like this with politics, everything. It's your way of making your way into the world. Um, so with me, it's a little harder because I am kind of more of an extravagant guy. Like I'm more of a natural born leader. So it's more of just um getting through that. And Michelle, I get what you're saying. What do you do personally to change your thoughts? You can't change your thoughts. I've learned that you are who you are. I've been in arguments about this. Your thoughts are you. your thoughts are who you are. So you need to learn how to understand your thoughts and work through your thoughts. It's not about, a lot of people say, don't think about that, don't worry about that, don't do this. It'll always come back in your life. You'll always think about it. It's just understanding your thoughts. So the best thing to do for that is to talk about it. I'm not saying your thoughts are 100% right, but there's a reason to why you're thinking that. So it's about talking about it and understanding it and getting through it. And also having, like, your whole life, you've always have your defense up as well, and you know what you need to do for you. So it's about getting through it that way and understanding, yes, you make mistakes, but you own the mistakes you make because you know the mistakes you make. So you own it. You've done everything you've done, you know what you've done. Even if you can't really understand it, you've known the consequences to those mistakes and you work through it. But that's why you do it. And for me, a lot of things that I think are mistakes, I don't believe are like a lot of people will put things onto you, and you have to be very careful with that because um you have to always have your back because there's always a reason to what you are doing. Um, but it's hard sometimes when you listen to people and lean on people. You have to listen to yourself, and it's very, very difficult. I get that from me. If someone's bothering me with something that I've said, I'd always want clarity. Don't want things hanging around. For sure. I think it's like you try to let things go because it gets annoying and it gets too hard, right? But sadly, it doesn't matter if you're sitting in a fucking jail cell or if you're sitting in a mansion, your thoughts and that hardness are all the same. It's always going to be there. So you need to learn how to work through it and get through it. And sadly, that is the hard work. It's those sleepless nights sometimes. It's those I feel like I'm going to throw up sometimes. It is everything that you know that people go through. You have to go through that. You can't go around it. You can't put it on hold. You can't put it on the desk. It is what it is. So you have to keep moving forward and go through it. Yeah. Which is super sad, super difficult. Trust, we always wish we can go back to being a kid and just letting everything out and not knowing anything, etc. But that's just not how reality is. We are getting older, things are real. But it's just how are you going to move forward? All right, message me on Discord, bro. I have my own Discord if you can. I love business. So I would never say know what's going on through because I don't know. Yeah, no, I think like honestly at the end of the day, we all know what we're going through it, but there's like different, like we're all going through something different, but also the same. It's just kind of how the world is going. So the world's super, the world's everything about the world is how people think and what people's beliefs are. And it's all coming to like the goal in life is all of us to understand each other and work together instead of working against each other. And because there's always a balance, like you've said, there's always things that can be balanced and understood. Um, some people can't accept some things that they're going through, etc. So I don't even know if that's going to be a thing. I think there'll always be two sides to the coin. I don't think just because some people you can't there's some things you can't really accept. There's some things that if I don't believe in that, I can't make myself believe that because it's the total opposite. So it's a very difficult thing, and that's why threats come in, that's why war comes in, that's why those things come in because the only thing that would stop somebody is those type of things to get you what you want. And that's why there's always war, politics, medicine, all that stuff. Sadly, you know. So life is walking on a very thin line. You only have one life and it's very, very scary. It's not easy. And yeah. a lot of people do understand this. I don't know if um I know a lot of um I'm just speaking for men because I'm a man, but I know a lot of men understand this. I know a lot, but I know women understand this too, but I don't know if it's different or not. You guys can probably speak for me, but I just feel like when you're the man of the household, I think the what we're focusing on is, but no, I think women understand what men go through because you guys see everything that we're going through. Um, so yeah, I think it's on both sides on that one. I think it's the same thing on that one. But yeah, definitely difficult, deep conversations, but do you think you worry too much? Um, I think like worrying always has I think worrying has an understanding like when you worry it's your body telling you to do something. This is just my belief, you know. I don't believe in like diagnosis too much and stuff like that. And I know this is a very controversial topic, but I really don't believe in stuff like that. I don't believe in a lot of things that the doctors and stuff say, to be honest with you. I really believe that when like ADHD and all these things are actually a gift telling you to do more work. When you're worrying and stuff, it's actually getting you to a safer place. I think once you start to become a consumer in a way, they're selling you a lie. Like they're selling you a piece that isn't what you actually should be grabbing onto. I believe that you should always be worrying and moving and working. I think that is life. I think life's about working and moving to a better level, and that why people work is from worry. From I can't pay this, I need to pay this, I need to build this, I want to do this. It all kind of goes down into that. So when people say this, yeah, I don't believe that. Is that what motivates you? Always. Like my safety is the only thing that motivates me since I was a kid. It would be I need to figure out the world so I can be safe because the world is against you. Like the world doesn't care about you. At the end of the day, they don't. When they're gone, when you're gone. You know, when this happens, this happens. And this is sometimes scary for people to understand, but it's just my belief. They care because you're giving them something, you know. And even Sonia, her husband's going through a lot. Even she says they really don't. That's a real feeling. So it's a very scary thing. But when you're working together, they care about you. So like if I'm working with my family, my people, they care because we're all doing each other a service, right? So at the end of the day, it's just like it's better to feel real about things, even if it's hard, than to keep telling yourself that um, cats are soft. When who gives a fuck if the cat's soft? You know what I mean? That comfort feeling consistently can definitely put you into a deeper hole of thinking that you have ADHD or you have this or you have that or and you keep going into this deep hole um, where you eventually don't even know what you are anymore. Anyway, thank you guys for the gifts. All you guys, thank you for being here, chat. Love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Are you afraid to be happy because it might be the it might end on yeah, I think everyone is though. I think I get where you're trying to come from, but you're trying in the wrong way. Rita, thank you so much. Um, because yes, you know, everything you're saying is a normal feeling that everybody feels. Everyone's scared of being happy sometimes. Everyone's scared of something going wrong. That's a normal way of living. That's just Captain Obvious type shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, of course, you know, that's just normal. But happiness isn't something that is just a choice. Happiness is something that you work through. Happiness is me working really hard and making $1 million and having a smile on my face because I worked for that $1 million. Happiness is working hard in my relationship and being there for my girl and going through these real emotions and holding her hand and having a tear drip down my face because I'm there for my girl. Happiness isn't what you think it is. Happiness is gratefulness. Happiness is being grateful of what you are doing, the work that you are doing. The happiness word is something that's very temporary. 1111, guys, make a wish. I wish that all of us have peace, happiness, and health, and a great day today and a great December. But yeah, that's just my opinion for sure. Happiness is different for everyone for sure, but this is just my opinion. You can agree with me or don't agree with me. That's okay. Rita, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Mary, thank you. Thank you. Happiness is different for everyone, for sure, but at the same time, I would argue it's not. I would think like, yes, if I like to play Xbox and you like to play with Barbies, yes, we have different happiness, but it's the same thing at the end of the day. We're playing with something to keep our minds preoccupied of what life really is. So at the end of the day, happiness is mostly for being it's basically the same. It's being comfortable, it's being safe, it's having love, it's being excited. It's all of these things that make us happy because we're all human. So it is basically the same thing at the end of when it comes to the core, it's all the same. Are you feeling happy today? I think there's things I don't feel happy about, and there's things I do feel happy about. What don't I feel happy about? I don't feel happy that I didn't start. Actually, no. You can always look back and say, "Oh, I wish I did something earlier," etc. Am I happy? I'm happy. I'm lucky. I'm grateful. Whatever. Life's still hard, right? Um, So at the end of the day. Yeah, I don't really like the word happy. I think if you gave me a gift, right? Just say I got 50 gifted from Debbie, and you asked me, "Are you happy about that?" I would say, "Yeah, I'm happy about that." Right? That would make me feel happy. But then I would go back to real life. What's next? So, happiness is very short-lived, is what I'm saying. It's more, yeah, it's moments, it's momentarily happiness. So if you're chasing happiness, what I'm saying is you're not really getting anywhere, but you're kind of lying to yourself when you're chasing happiness. I would say chase realness. People are scared to be real because of these big things that we try to put ourselves on. But God, in my opinion, doesn't want you to be happy. This is my opinion. God wants you to be real. He saves the broken. He wants you to swear inside and let things out and say, fuck this, fuck that. That has got me closer to God than trying to be happy. That's just my opinion. Happy is more of a chest feel of doing this, doing that. Doesn't make you feel real. If you have feelings, you need to let it out in a real way. You can't manipulate feelings. You know what I'm saying? It gives you more of a balloon effect of nothing's really go happy. You know what I'm saying? Do you have one feeling in your life that challenges you the most? Man, I'm like terrified of like having like cancer for like years. I'm always scared, am I gonna have cancer? I'm terrified of um people leaving me. I'm terrified of me not being good enough for my girlfriend, for anyone. These are things that I'm always terrified. I'm terrified. So, yeah, those are feelings that definitely just make me, or I'm terrified of failing. Like, so all these things, but these are like normal things that people are normally terrified of. And it's usually it's your life. Bottom line, it's your life. So, but there's things you can't do about it. You can't really control if your wife wakes up and leaves you. You can't really control if you wake up and you have cancer. There's things you just can't, you have to go through life. They're normal feelings. So does it become overwhelming? Oh yeah. Sometimes it's almost like I don't even want to, like, it's obviously you guys know how you can feel. I don't have to say it to make people put me in a mental hospital because that's kind of where they push you towards. And that's not fair because all of these feelings that we feel, every single normal person feels like this. They just don't admit it. But every single person wants to die fucking because of how much they're going through. That's a normal feeling. Why do you feel like you're not enough or afraid not to be enough? It's because my dick's too small, Lady Ange. Fuck, it sucks. You know what I mean. It's like you. You feel like you're not enough, so you have to read books all fucking day with glasses on. And he fucking has to work at a library. We all do things because we don't feel like we're not enough. It's just a normal fucking feeling. In any way, it doesn't matter what it is what I'm saying. You're never going to be enough for everything. It's life. You work on yourself until you know what I mean? So I don't know. Right? Yeah. I think like you find peace in the dark though. So I think like just being real with yourself and working through it, you'll eventually find light when you work through it. There's Hammy, my girlfriend bring my hamster. CJ, thank you. Sally, thank you so much. I saw you agreeing with me. Finally, Sally, you freaking biatch. No, I'm just joking. Um, here's Hammy. I call her Hammy, but you say hi. Say hi. Look at that. Yes, it's winter. It's okay. I know you're just a hamster and you want to be human so bad. But when you pass away, you will be human. Okay? This is your first stage of life. Thanks, babe. Oh, I'm gonna miss you, baby.
I'm still here.
I'm gonna miss you.
FaceTiming every single.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you more.
No.
Yes, I do.
No. Oh my god, I'm struggling.
Bye, babe. You want anything? You sure? You sure? Okay. You sure? Look at that ass. Um, yeah, that's the other thing that puts a lot of pressure. When you start falling in love, a lot of pressure. Um, because you love somebody, And it's like, fuck. But it's a good pressure. It's a good pressure. Thanks, guys. You have Brekkie? No, didn't have Brekkie. She's leaving in 2 days from now. So I almost ran away because I'm so nervous. So I wanted to just be like, okay, babe, you know what? Before you leave me, I'm leaving you. But that didn't work out or wasn't right. Um, but yeah, dude, I'm gonna miss her so much? Yeah, just vacation for sure. It's just now I know I'm not gonna be getting my nightly blowjobs, and since I can't get my nightly blowjobs, I don't know how I'm gonna live with myself. Because when I think about it, there's no other way to live. You know what I'm saying? So like when I do the math, I don't understand where it's coming. Like I'm trying to understand, but I'm like beep bop beep boop bop beep bop beep, and not like it. I don't know what to do, guys. Like I'm malfunctioning right now, dude. It's crazy. You guys understand, right? Fuck. Jesus. No, I'm just joking. It's not, it's more of just like I like being with her, you know? She's so pretty and stuff and like beautiful. So, but yeah, no sex. I'm honestly done watching porn too, because one night I was watching porn and my girlfriend comes in and she goes, "Oh," she's like, "You need to quit porn." And I'm like, "Really?" And the way she said it was so real. Just fast forward, I don't tell you all the conversation, but so I decided to stop watching it, bro. And in that moment, guys, I'm not even lying. In that moment when I decided to stop watching it, something changed in me. Like something literally changed in me. It's like I finally found who I was. Like it's like I finally started to love myself, my own package, my own shit, instead of looking for validation on porn. It was just crazy how that happened, bro. Like, so I was like so thankful. I'm like, thank you, for being there for me. But it's such an addiction for me, guys. Like, you guys don't even know. When I was living at my dad's, I would sit there smoking the bong, watching fucking porn all fucking day. Like my biggest addiction was like porn, literally. So it's a huge change, bro, for me. Literally. No way to live, bro. For sure. And obviously, I was hiding it. I didn't, but it was, what do you get out of it? Bro, I don't even know. You know what it is though? It's very like it's when you really stop watching porn, you really realize how weird it is to watch other people have sex. But when you're in that mindset, you try to put yourself in those scenarios, so you start believing that you're actually in those scenarios. But then when you put yourself out of it, you're like, this is actually weird to be having sex. I mean, watching other people have sex. But it's hard to understand when you watch porn, you know? So yeah, I was just like, fuck, like I don't wanna yeah, the reason why I don't want to do it anymore is because my girlfriend's disappointed in it. If she wasn't disappointed in it, I'd probably still be doing it. But she was basically like kind of disappointed that I need to watch porn instead of being with her. Do you know what I'm saying? The addiction was like taking over in that way. Yeah, kind of like cheating almost. And it even felt like that because I was sitting there, you know, um, and I just thought it was cool. I thought it was like, we think about it. You guys know porn is such a big industry. It's one of the biggest industries. Everyone talks about porn. So many people watch porn, especially young adults, So I just thought, oh, this is normal. This is what, whatever. We're watching porn. It's how you get off. But it becomes such a bad addiction. You know what I mean? Where it's just But yeah, I honestly do believe porn should be banned. I'm not gonna lie. If I was the president, I would say no more porn. Um, you're in school for a long time. Teachers get paid a ton of money, like millions of dollars. Like I would do things way different because we need to lead our society to like health and wealth and connections with people and understanding. It shouldn't be like trying to separate each other and you know what I mean? So that's just crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, bro. Um, but yeah, makes you feel less than for sure. That's a big thing with porn because yeah, it makes you feel less than. Like, if you're sitting there with your dick in your hand and you're watching two people make love, you're obviously gonna feel less than. Imagine you're sitting there. People are having a connection, having sex, and you're sitting there with your dick in your hand. You're always gonna feel less than. Tracy, thank you so much for the one gifted. Right? No, it's not making love. Yeah, I get it's not making love, but it's still a lonely feeling. You know, it's still lonely. Cause, but I get, yeah. I get they're not making love, but the guy still has a boner and he's still giving it to her. So it's still a lusty, lovey feeling. They're still having sex and you're still watching people have sex. They still have more of a connection than you on the other side of the screen jerking your wiener. It's still there's still that, you know? So, but yes, of course, it's not love for sure. I understand. But it's still what it is. It's still, you still feel lonely. Thank you, Madeline. No love involved, just emotions. No, there's love involved, bro. There's people that have sex that on porn that are in love. There's homemade porn. There's people that are dating boyfriend, girlfriend that make love with each other. Sex is a form of love. It is. But yeah, they get paid. Not all, most of it, yes. We're talking most of it, yes. But sex is a form of love. 150%. 150%. Right. So you guys can't just throw things like this and that. We gotta also be real with it, you know? I think COVID too made us feel isolated. People need an outlet, and now 6 years later, yeah, for sure. With COVID, that's when I started doing TikToks. People felt like they were at home, on EI or whatever, and they had things to do, and now the world's changing, right? But you can always look back, but the world's changing. You know, it's always going to change. But yeah, it's a good analogy as well. Sex is lust, in my opinion. That's your opinion. I don't believe it. I think when you love somebody, you want to have sex as well. That's why animals have sex because that's why there's recreation, reproduct like that's why people get pregnant and stuff. Sex is a part of making love. 150%. If you think that it's not, you probably just don't have sex, to be honest. Yeah, it's a way of procreating. People try to minimize that, but it's just not true. Like it basically starts off from loving, talking, cuddling, having sex. Not that quick, but it's that's where it connects. And then a baby comes out, right? But yeah, you gotta also see past that instead of judging people because you feel better about yourself that you're not having sex. You people see past what's real and understand what's real. And just because you can't be doing it. Hopefully, no, no, hopefully, yes, bro. I think it's worse off to have sex without wanting to recreate. I think that's a beautiful thing, bro, recreating. Of course, the bills and stuff definitely take a toll, but it is nice to have a kid, you know? One day, one day, one day. But I love that. That's a huge, that's the biggest part about sex is to have a kid. That, that's the best part about it. That's the final thing. When you're having really hard sex, you know that's where you're aiming. You know, when you're putting it like that's the final fucking stage, you know? Um, so that's it, that's the most beautiful part about it for sure. For sure, for sure. Not for everyone. I guess not for you know what we're talking about, but we don't have to go there. Yeah. But no, for everyone. For forever. For people that are yeah, forever. That's that's why people have kids. What are your thoughts about on the Bible says about sex? Well, the Bible says that when you get married, you know, right? When you get married and you have that one person, I agree with that. But I don't know. I think like I think life also, I think the Bible's not what we follow. I think the Bible is their best thoughts in that time. But I also think that's why we have modern day Bibles, is because we're consistently growing and learning more about life. But do I think you should be using sex constantly? Obviously not, not the greatest thing, but you know, I think you work towards, you know, yeah, following your heart, doing what's better for you, your health, your wealth, and other people, you know? Um, but yeah, you know, if you didn't have kids, it just wasn't in the cards. It is what it is, you know? I'm not saying that might not be in the cards for me. Maybe I can't have kids. Who knows, right? Um, Probably not, but maybe, but everyone has something that it doesn't work as good as they want it to, and it's a sad thing, but it's also not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world until you pass away. You know, there's people living paralyzed, people living with cancer, people, there's way worse in the world. So to be crying about not having kids or this or that, bro, just fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Fuck off, bro. People are in jail for the rest of their life. People, nobody gives a fuck. At the end of the day, you're gonna have your eyes closed and you're gonna be dead. So it doesn't, all that other bullshit. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Of course, you hope whatever, but it doesn't matter. You're still alive, you know? Yeah, as long as you're alive, life's worth living 150%, dude. 150%. No, I'm not saying you're crying about it. I'm just saying in general. I'm not pointing at you. I never point fingers. I always talk in general. It's never about you. I have nothing against you. It's my view, right? Yeah. I saw hockey goalie. He asked how he gets through the game. He said because we're all gonna die one day. Yeah, exactly. That's smart though. No, Winter's Winter, but I call her nickname. I call her Hammy for a nick because I just love it. It's a hamster, you know? Hammy. She's so cute, bro. She'll be looking at me and climb in the cage, and she'll run on the wheel and just peek her head and look at me like she's so fucking cute. Oh yeah, kids are definitely a big responsibility. Even this hamster, massive responsibility. Just dealing with this hamster is a massive responsibility itself. My girlfriend wrote me this massive list of when she leaves, how I'm gonna take care of the cage and stuff. And I'm just like, oh my God, thank God I don't have kids right now. You know, even more of a responsibility. That's nice, Rita. That's nice. No, she hasn't escaped the cage. No. Sometimes we feel like it has, but she'll dig under and just kind of hide herself, but no. Have you cleaned the cage yet? I haven't. My girlfriend always does it. I usually just lay on the bed and yell at her. Um, Babe, pick up my clothes. Babe, I'm horny. Babe, or I'll order you Uber Eats. That's usually my life. She usually cleans the cage and shit like that. But I usually drive it that way. Um, yeah, bro. It's just she's easier. Like, you know, it takes a man a lot of time to get up. It takes a woman half the time to get up. That's why women clean usually, cook, and men pay the bills because we're the rock and you're the feather. You clean with the feather, we rock, cock, and lock. You know what I'm saying? So there's kind of different roles with that, to be honest with you. My opinion, honestly, I don't know. That could change, but that's kind of my experience with it. Takes us a long time to get up, you know? That's how you know, that's how my generation has lived. So that's just my experience from growing up. Not in your world, that's fine. I'm not in your world. I'm right here. You know what I mean? I don't give a rat's ass. I just care if you're fucking watching me, and if you're not, hasta la vista, baby. I'm still here. Um, but yeah, you know, I we got different worlds, we got different views. That's fine. But I am saying too, it changes, bro. I don't know. But that's just kind of my like not all the time, but I think my I'm just saying most of the time my girlfriend does the cooking, the cleaning. Like yesterday she was making chocolate covered strawberries. She brings up hot chocolate. I'm on the phone with my agent hoping to make $1 million next year. I'm getting ridiculous calls from people from the documentary, from this. I'm dealing with the whole business part, but I'm also paying for food. I'm leading the way in a different way, and she's kind of taking care in a different way, you know? So it's kind of different, but not all the time or in every circumstance. But in my circumstance at the moment, that's just kind of how it goes. But not in every circumstance and not all the time, you know? But yeah, women are more nurturing, I feel, you know? They like to like nurture. I don't even like, for example, if I get up and try to clean the room, my girlfriend loses her mind. She's like, "Why does it take you 3 days to clean the room? Why are you putting stuff over there?" Like, she wants to put things where she wants to put things. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like pointless for me to even do anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I might as well just sit back, shut my mouth, let my dick hang, make some phone calls. Because, dude, I ain't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. I fucking love that. Dude, I'm chilling. Fuck, balls to the wall, baby. Balls to the wall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, it's the life, bro. I feel like I'm on vacation for fuck's sakes. Right? But yeah, she's great. She makes chocolate covered strawberries. She'll do the hot chocolate. She sometimes will make the food, or she'll ask if she can. She does this, she does that. Oh my God, yesterday, you know what she does? Before I even wake up, she's outside. She shoveled the whole driveway, front and back. Bill goes, "I gotta go shovel the driveway." Kira says, "Oh, I already did it." As she's folding clothes and putting them away in my thing. She was folding clothes. She just shoveled the whole driveway yesterday, front and back. And then this morning she's cleaning more. I'm bitching at her about fucking whatever. I'm like, "Babe, like I don't know why this is going this way." She's cleaning the whole room. I'm like, why are you cleaning right now?" And she's like, "Oh, I just want the room clean." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness." It doesn't stop working, bro. So awesome. Yeah, dude, she's a champ, bro. Absolute champ. But I had to go on a deep level just to keep a girl like that. Like, she had to see that I really loved her to the point where I gave my whole heart and soul, where that is fucking scary for a man. But that's what girls want. You know, they're like, "You show me you love me unconditionally, I'll do everything for you." So I went on a deep level to show her that, no, I love you. And that was scary for sure. because you can't really back out of that. It is, once you go that deep, you're that deep, right? But it's also beautiful, bruh, because it is what it is. Now I'm stuck with her forever. Fuck. Guys, please save me. I'm just joking. I could never leave her. I even got like, yeah, yeah, bro. Guys, please fucking save me now. Yeah, I'm stuck though. It's definitely fucking trapped in the Venus flytrap, dude. Oh, it's a commitment, bro. Like next year, I'll probably marry her. I'll probably ask her to be my wife if we're together for another year. Probably, yeah. If I make it to another year and we're together, I will probably get on my knee. I just don't want to go too hard with that, but probably, yeah. I've told her since day one, though. I said, even if you were in a wheelchair, I would push you around and be with you. I love your heart. I love your soul. I could give up sex just for her. Sadly, of course, that's a hard thing. When I see fake titties everywhere, but the love beats it. The love card beats it. It does. It really fucking does, honestly. So, but yeah. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I think it taught me there's more to life than the other stuff, bro. But I also lived a life of like a lot of sex and fun. Like, fuck, you guys know. But it's like it's more than the sex and stuff, bro. It's just how she makes me feel. Like it's how she makes me feel about myself. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? I guess it's just love. So it's just something that makes me feel good. That's all. I don't know. We don't have to talk too much about it, but that's it. You know? That's it. Helps me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like to look too deep into it though because, you know, I don't know. It's not like it's perfect. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like life's not perfect. I made mistakes that I regret to this day. I feel gross about things to this day. Um, and so I don't, life's not perfect for me or at all. It's hard. I look back at things and I'm like, fuck, what were you thinking? Time to grow up in certain areas. And I was just confused and trying to figure out life and whatever. But yeah, dude, I just love being with it. That's all. It's better now for sure, yeah. But it's a change, bro. Like I'm becoming more of a man in a way. Um, my balls are finally dropping. My dick's finally coming out of my socket. My stomach's finally growing. My chin's finally getting fatter. Um, my muscles are getting bigger. So I'm feeling more manly now. And I don't know why it took me so long. I think little bastard that I was, trying to figure shit out. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, I'm starting to get a little better, you know? Um, yeah, feeling strong here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we all grow up. I'm almost 26. That's what I mean. So that's what kind of makes me insecure because it's like, why is it taking you so long to grow up? So it's kind of an insecurity of mine, to be honest. But I think I was growing up, but just in different ways. And now I'm like, I don't really know. I think it was just, I don't really know. Yeah, just on my own pace. Yeah, yeah. It took. I guess I don't really go up until I was about 40. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'm not late, right? I'm not too late. Yeah. I guess I'm not too late, right? We all grow up on different. Okay, good, 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 good. So I'm still young, still, I'm okay. I guess like they do say though, when you hit like, I guess like, you're still young at 25. Like they say that your brain starts to like fully develop and stuff at like 25. So, you start, I think, feel like after that, like when I hit 30, like, I start growing more. Yeah, I shouldn't use the I'm still young longer, for sure, for sure. 100%. I think like that just came from like insecurities, so I was trying to like justify things, but I understand because you keep saying I'm still young and stuff, and you're not young anymore. You don't want to be a man child. Turns into a lot of grossness and it's ugly and all this shit. So, it's time to own things for sure and grow the fuck up, but I'm still at least like a young man kind of getting into his thing, but yeah, it's difficult, bro. Fucking difficult, bro. It's not easy. But yeah, it's a good thing, I guess. It is what it is. Thanks. Yeah, I think like it's hard to accept that you're getting older, so it's like easier to think younger when you're like, oh, but I think like it's just the best way to grow up is just accept. Just accept where you are instead of trying to be something else? Um, just accept where you are and what you're going through, you know? But yeah, with Laura, when you said wise, for sure. I think again, it's like we all grow up in different ways? Um, we all grow up in different ways. It's we all have different wisdoms, different avenues, different understandings. So like in a year from now, I could look totally different and I could be the biggest man on this planet. You know, I could be huge and fucking smart and like in a year from now, and then people would be like, "Holy fuck, you're only 20 fucking 6? You look like you're 30 fucking 5." Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's different. Sally, thank you so much for 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. I went from thinking, yeah, I'm realizing what's important for sure, which is tough. Bond, thank you. Are you need Airbnb for a few days sometime yourself? Probably not, dude. Just too much money. It's really important that you keep telling yourself to live before you know it, you'll be 50. True. All right, guys, I gotta shit my absolute brains out. Like I'm talking diarrhea, like, but I'm gonna probably be on later to just see you guys tonight to have a talk with you guys. But I'll also see how you guys are doing in the Discord here and there. But love you guys. Thank you so much for everything, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye, guys.